Alright, so I've got an end game clip that I wanted to show you guys, but first I just wanted to bring you up to speed on what it's going to be about. So if you weren't aware, about a week ago they changed the end game circles in non-arena matches. So solos, duos, squads, etc. Before, the final circles would rotate and they'd be in the storm and you'd have to push towards them. You should all know how that was. But now they basically reverted to how Fortnite used to be back in the first few seasons. And if you've never made it to the end game before, basically the circle just gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and you can predict where it's going to be. And this usually leads to a bunch of chaos, and a lot of people say this is the newbie booby way of ending a game. Whereas when the circle moves, you need match, you need to be able to rotate, you need to be able to rotate and engage other people rotating. But when the circle just keeps getting smaller and smaller like it does now, people say that doesn't require enough skill. So I don't know. First of all, let me know in the comments, which do you prefer, the rotating circles or the ones that just get smaller and smaller? So actually I'm going to do a whole nother video dedicated to this circle discussion, but I just wanted to lead up to this clip that I'm about to show you. Alright, so here we go. Now you may notice the background looks a bit weird, and that's just because I modified some of the storm effects in replay mode so you can see the clip better. So obviously you can see the storm circle closing, and when it disappears entirely, the people will be in the storm despite it not looking like it. So we have 3 people here duking it out in extremely close quarters, and I myself am currently out of the picture. Now one of these guys starts spamming some traps and eventually kills one of the other players, which leads us to an intense 1v1 situation in the desert here. So Ramirez on the right tries to escape the storm and takes a little bit of damage in doing so. He heals up slightly, but in the worst possible position, right next to the chosen animal, who turns the corner and cold cocks him into oblivion. Now at this point, the chosen animal thinks he has this game in the bag. He's missing just a little bit of health and the circle is closing in. But he whips out his ace in the hole, which is a Chug. And to be honest, he couldn't have timed this any better if he tried. The Chug finishes right when he was at about 40 health. So at this point, he has no idea where I am or what I'm doing. But obviously, he thought it would be a quick win for him since he got all his health back. But little did he know, I had other plans.